Hey everybody, it's Molly with AllEars, and I am here today with a brand new video. We're doing another restaurant review because guess what, friends? The Tusker House at Disney's Animal Kingdom is reopening today. We are going to have not one but two meals here to see if this is somewhere you should eat with your family, what changes have happened, and if you do eat here, what meal should you go to? I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. This is one of my favorite character meals in all of Walt Disney World. I'm so excited it's back. Let's get in there. Like I said, the Tusker House is one of my favorite character dining meals in all of Walt Disney World. I always loved getting here early and then being able to get on the safari right away. It's located in the Africa section of Animal Kingdom, and I liked it because not only is it fun to see all the characters in their safari outfits, but the food has always been phenomenal. It's traditional breakfast food, traditional lunch food, but it's got that African flair, a lot of great spices and different things here. However, it was a buffet before, and now, like Chef Mickey's, like Hollywood and Vine, it has converted to family style. So I'm gonna check out the new menu, see if it's still worth it, and I'm so excited to get to breakfast because I hear there are Simba waffles. All right, so I did the mobile check-in and they said I'm ready. Yeah. So it's time to go find my friends. I'm so excited. I love this restaurant so much. Excited to be back. Hello, Jamba! Yeah! Thank you. Hi! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. It never gets old ever since the reopening. Anytime customers welcome you and are excited to reopen a location, it brings tears to my eyeballs. It always makes me happy. I'm getting my table and look what creature they are sitting me next to. This is the greatest day. OMG, I'm so thrilled right now. Donald! Hi, buddy. You're so cute. Yeah, I'm really hungry. Did you make the food? You did? Donald, you're so cute. It looks great. Course one has arrived, and it's all this fabulous food. First of all, it's jungle juice, which is a signature juice that you can get in Walt Disney World. It goes by many aliases. The other is pog juice. That's what they call it at the Polynesian, and it's passion fruit orange guava juice, but they call it jungle juice here at the Tusker House. Of course, coffee. He actually brought me a whole carafe of coffee, which I appreciate. They've got this fabulous bread board. That was always one of the best things about this restaurant was they had a huge bread and pastry selection, but here we have multi-grain croissants, zebra bread, which is actually just white and whole wheat bread mixed together, but it makes it look really cute. Some cornbread, and then a variety of spreads. You've got a chocolate hazelnut, aka Nutella, a strawberry preserves and cream cheese there for your different breads. And then finally on this intro course, you've got a nice selection of fruit. I see some strawberries, watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew in there, as well as a yogurt dip. So this is your course one while you are at the Tusker House. Have some new additions to the party here. First of all, this is the African Mimosa. It's made with a rosé sparkling wine, as well as the pog juice, the jungle juice. So you've got that. That is an additional cost. All the regular beverages, juice, coffee, tea, soda, those are included. And then this is what I'm talking about when you get that little bit of African flair, that little bit something exciting. This is chicken curry with basmati rice, and you can see it's got some chickpeas and pickled onions and hard-boiled eggs on there. So something a little more adventurous. But don't fret, you've got your classic foods as well. You've got Mickey waffles and Simba waffles, which are so cute. Breakfast potatoes, scrambled eggs, bacon, and pork sausage. So you've got a little bit of everything, and I'm excited to dig in. Let's get our jungle juice on first. It's so good. I don't even really care for passion fruit, but something about pog juice is fabulous. So I definitely enjoy that. And then let's give this Mimosa a try. Cheers to the return of Tusker House. Ooh, that is so good. So that's not a real sweet sparkling wine. It's definitely, you can taste that. It's got that little bit of rosé, but it's got the sparkling, it's got the bubble. It cuts the pog juice sweetness just enough, so you still get to taste the pog juice, you still taste that passion fruit, and if you like the jungle juice flavor and are a mimosa drinker, I think this is great. I love something a little unique. I love a mimosa. I think they're a fabulous way to start the morning when you're on vacay, and the fact that they're gonna do it with a rosé sparkling and a jungle juice, that's really, really good. Good juice to booze ratio on that one as well. So drinks, So far, so good. Hi, Goofy. How are you, buddy? You look really good in your safari outfit. It looks really nice on you. Now, one of my favorite things to eat in the morning, like on a regular basis, I love cream cheese, like a gross amount. And I like to put cream cheese and either fresh fruit or preserves onto toast. So I'm gonna do that here. I do that at every buffet, but then I also do it at my house. And then I think the cornbread, we're just gonna roll with it. So let's try these breads out, shall we? All right, first up, the cornbread. But it's just a little cornbread mini muffin. It's good cornbread, nice and moist, delicious, but it's got that crispy little edge. So it's like a little bebe muffin. No complaints with the cornbread. Let's try the multi-grain croissant. I kind of smeared it poorly because I was doing one-handed, so. Turns out that was butter, not cream cheese. Gonna use that on my cornbread because I thought that was cream cheese. No, it's butter, but who doesn't love butter? Delicious, good with the jam. This croissant is so good. Oh my goodness. I did not expect such a delicious croissant, but it's really fabulous. And then let's try this zebra bread. It mostly tastes like the Nutella, but it's just bread. He said again, it's wheat bread and white bread together, which is what gives it the cool look. So pretty simple, but fun. I think your kids are gonna like that. Let's also get a little bite of fruit and dip it in this yogurt dip. I love strawberries, so I'm going straight for those. We're gonna dip it in here a little bit. I personally am more of a fruit fan than a yogurt fan, so I could just do with the fruit, but it's nice that that comes with it. Good fresh fruit to balance out all this carb, you know what I mean? Yeah! Woo! He's so cute. Look at him dance! Oh my gosh. Go Donald, go Donald, go Donald, go Donald. I love a breakfast classic. It's hard to mess up breakfast. Start with the potatoes. Good thick breakfast potato wedge. Seasoned really nicely, a little crispy on the outside. Not so much because I threw the syrup on them, but you can still taste that it was there. Try a bite of scrambled egg now. It's good scrambled eggs, which are hard to do in bulk, but Disney somehow, especially with the doing it family style as opposed to a buffet, has been nailing the scrambled eggs. So yeah, is it just scrambled eggs? Yeah. Did I pour them in syrup? Yeah. Are they delicious? Yeah. Literally no complaints. Let's get a little bacon. Kid just goes, hey Donald, I'm a big fan of your work. Good job, kid. That's funny. Good crispy bacon. Try the sausage. I always say I'm not a breakfast sausage person, but like if you told me to pick sausage or bacon, I'd always pick bacon. But whenever I get Disney sausage, I love it. And once again, so much flavor. Why do I pick bacon? I mean, because bacon's delicious, obviously. But yeah, that is yummy. I'm gonna get a little waffle. Is there anything better than a Mickey waffle? Much like at Chef Mickey's breakfast when I reviewed it there, it's just simple. It's classic breakfast stuff, but it's good. It's delicious. Who doesn't want character waffles and Donald Duck to come by? I do. Absolutely no complaints. This is why I love character breakfast. It's hard to mess up the food. The food's always good, and you're gonna still get to see the characters, and everyone's gonna like it. But let's try the curry, because whilst I think on the breakfast platter there's a little something for everybody, everyone of all ages should enjoy that. I think the curry is why you come to the Tusker House, because you want something a little more exciting, a little more adventurous. So I'm gonna get some of the rice and the curry and the chickpeas. Yes, Daisy, work, Daisy, go girl. Yes, Daisy. Okay, sorry, back to the curry. Daisy's here. You know, it'd be rude if I didn't say hi. Okay, there's such good flavor in that. It's got the basmati rice, which is cooked perfectly. A little bit of heat on the back end, so if you're completely heat adverse, I wouldn't go for it, but if you have those classic curry flavors, lots of spice, chicken's cooked perfectly, it's super moist and delicious, and the pickled onions add a little bit of crunch. Again, the rice is cooked perfectly. This is why I love the Tusker House, because you're gonna get your breakfast classics, but you're also gonna maybe try something new. And because it's already included, they're gonna bring you all of this food anyway, you might as well try something maybe you haven't before. So let's talk about the characters. You've got Donald's safari meal. Donald hosts this whole endeavor, and everyone's wearing their safari outfits, which is so cute. I actually want to cry. But you're going to have Donald, Daisy, Mickey, Goofy as your typical characters. As with any character meal, they could swap out. Somebody could not be here. They could be out on a safari, and you could have somebody else. But typically, that's the four you're going to see. Now, just like the other modified character experiences we've done, they will not come up to your table anymore. You need to stay seated. They're not signing autograph books, but they'll get fairly close to your table, and they'll dance and wave and talk to them, and you can take selfies and such. So this, where I'm sitting, I'm a little bit further than I was from the characters at, say, Chef Mickey's or Hollywood and Vine when they reopened. But when I was at Cinderella's Royal Table, I was all the way across the room from Cinderella. So it really just depends where you sit, but I'm not that far away, and I still think it's fun, and your kiddos are going to enjoy seeing the characters. But we'll see how close I am during lunch. Hi, Mickey. How are you, pal? You look so cute. Thank you. You're so cute, Mickey. I've missed you. I love this safari look. It's my favorite outfit you have. It looks so good. You're so cute. Just like the rest of the land of Africa, I'm obsessed with the decor inside the Tusker House. If you look at the detail and the authenticity, it's absolutely amazing. They made it look like it's an open air market, even though you're inside, by hanging these different fabrics and things. The buildings all look weathered. Make sure you read all the signs. They've got, it looks like, some different artifacts and shelves up there. They've got pots and pans and spices and all kinds of things. So make sure you take a moment and look around when you're in here, because again, just like the rest of this land, the detail is absolutely unbelievable. Just finished a fabulous first meal at the Tusker House. I absolutely loved it, enjoyed myself immensely. I thought the food was great, all your breakfast classics cooked to perfection. Who doesn't want a Mickey waffle or a Simba waffle? All of that was great, but then I also really liked that curry. It had a lot of good flavor, something definitely a little more adventurous and unique for breakfast. The pastries were great, the service was great. Don't forget to always ask for a to-go cup of whatever you were drinking. If you have, obviously not like the alcoholic or the specialty beverages, but any of the simple stuff, juice, soda, coffee, tea, just grab yourself a to-go cup and they'll happily get you one. Breakfast is $42 for adults, which is a lot for breakfast. However, you are inside of a theme park and you are getting to see some of your classic characters while sitting down in the air conditioning. I thought the food was always excellent here, and the food maintains good quality. So I do like, though, that you get to be seated and the characters just come to you, and you don't have to worry about being like up at the buffet and like, oh my gosh, where's Mickey? He's back at my table. I gotta run from the buffet. What about my scrambled eggs? You don't have to do that anymore. So I thought it was great, but we'll see how lunch is. But happy to say, the Tusker House has returned. Now I've got a little bit of time before my next meal. There's only one thing to do. Stumbled across this in Africa while I was walking around in between breakfast and lunch. Yes, it's beautiful. Thanks you, Adeline. All right, we laughed, we cried at Festival of the Lion King. We saw a cast member make art out of flowers, and now it's time to go back to the Tusker House. We're headed there for lunch. Lunch and dinner are the same menu, so it's going to be the same thing, characters, family style, instead of a buffet. But of course, the food's going to be different, so hope you're still hungry. Okay, so one thing that I do like that Disney has added, you can actually check in on your phone. about 20 minutes before your reservation. This is not just for the Tusker House. You can do this at any of the sit-down locations. And then what's great is when you're checking in, you can modify if there's a different number of people. Like if you had 4 and you're actually only going to have 3, you let them know your party divide. You let them know if you have any allergies, if you're celebrating anything, and then they'll send you a text, and then they'll say, we'll let you know when it's ready, and then they'll text you and say your table's ready. So it's a really great feature. Just did that for Tusker House, and get ready for lunch. Okay. We have our first course for lunch here. We're starting with a beautiful salad. It's got some vegetables in here with cucumber, peppers, and onions. And then you've got the salad, and it has a lemon zest vinaigrette, which I'm very excited about. And then we also have a little baby bread service, which if you've been to Sanaa or Tiffin's, you know that bread service is a very popular choice in these African-inspired restaurants. So you've got pappardelle, which I cannot pronounce and I apologize, but that's an Indian like crispy bread. And then you've also got some yeast rolls and then 3 different spreads. You've got a mango chutney here, a roasted red pepper hummus, and a chimichurri that you can do a little mix and match creation with your breads there. And much like breakfast, coffee, tea, soda, non-specialty drinks included with the cost of your meal, but you can upgrade to an alcoholic beverage or a specialty drink or something like that if you'd like. This is the Lost on Safari. It's not actually on the menu here, but it is on the menu over at the Dawa Bar in Africa. And it's one of the signature drinks that you can get here in Africa, so you can ask for it. It's rum and then a punch drink. So it's kind of like Africa's version of like a Mai Tai or something you'd get at the Polynesian. Cheers. All right, so I've said it before, I've said it 1,000 times, I don't love super sweet things, especially not sweet cocktails. That is not my jam. This is definitely on the sweeter side. However, you can taste the rum, which curbs the sweetness a little bit. I'm definitely tasting orange juice. A little bit of tartness from a citrus in there. So it's very good if you like fruity drinks. It's very delicious. I think it's great, especially at the Dawa Bar if you're outside and it's hot and you're looking for something a little refreshing, a little light. But it's great to know that you can get the Dawa Bar drinks in here. Just ask your server if you don't see it on the menu. But that is nice. All right, so this does look like this. These lovely looking greens have been dressed in the lemon vinaigrette. And then he said the little mixture here of all your vegetables also has it, but I'm just going to go ahead and go for it because I love a fresh salad. I love lemon, so I'm really excited to try this vinaigrette. So get that all mixed up nice and beautiful. And I know salad isn't that exciting, but when you're eating all the heavy food that you are going to eat in a theme park, it's nice to get something green and light and refreshing and crisp in there, you know? Salad time. I love a fresh green. 2 thumbs up for the salad. Why did I do 2 thumbs up, but I didn't give you a thumbs up? 2 thumbs up for the salad. Really light, really fresh. I don't taste a lot of lemon. I wish there was a little bit more, but it's really crisp and light and refreshing, and the produce is high quality. And again, it's just nice to get something a little, you know, a vegetable. Let's be honest. It's nice to eat a vegetable while you're at Disney World, and this is A+. The main course has arrived. We've got lots and lots of yummy stuff, and again, it's all you care to enjoy, so if you want more of anything, just ask and they'll grab it for you. So we've got house-made macaroni and cheese, which it was amazing before, so I'm hoping it still is. You have a shrimp curry. This got it with shrimp. You've got the rice in there, and then here's your main skillet. You have got a flank steak. It is cooked medium rare with the chimichurri sauce on there, roasted potatoes under it. We've got some pork, as well as a rotisserie chicken, and then under there you've got like a succotash going on with carrots and corn and green beans, and then under the chicken you've got some rice as well. So there is our main course here at lunch at Tusker House. All right, gonna try some of these breads. I put some of the chimichurri and the hummus on a yeast roll to start. Okay, I love chimichurri. I think it's so delicious. It's got a little bit of a sweetness to it, lots and lots of flavor. That's really, really good. If you've never tried it, give it a whirl. I love the little sweetness, but a little bit of heat with it too. It's so good. And now let's do a little hummus on its own. standard roasted red pepper hummus, which I'll never complain about. And then I'm actually gonna do a little of the mango chutney on the papadoo. That actually has a little bit of sweet spicy going on. There's a little bit of heat. There's definitely peppers in there, but it's mostly sweet from the mango. And the bread is very crisp and light and crunchy. It's almost like chips and salsa, but like not. I love this. I think this is such a fun starter. It's something unique. It's something you're not going to get at Chef Mickey's or another character meal, but it's also not so far of a leap from things you might be familiar with if you're with some pickier eaters. You can try a little something new or play it more safe with the hummus, but I think this is a really fun way to start the meal. And now we're going to dig into these entrees. Okay, here's my plate of yumminess. Got a little bit of everything. So excited to try it all. It looks and smells fabulous, so I'm really excited for this. Oh, yes, Daisy. Hakuna Matata. In addition to the characters coming around and posing for selfies and stuff, they do this little song every couple minutes where they'll just kind of walk through and clap and encourage you to clap and sing along. An announcement comes on to remind you to stay seated, have your kids stay seated, but it's like a jazzy Hakuna Matata, which I'm feeling. Look at Donald crushing it. He's so cute. All right, let's get into this main course. I'm gonna start with the steak. And I'm just gonna bite this because I don't have time. Steak was excellent. It's a flank steak, so it's a thinner steak, not super fatty, but it's cooked medium rare, which is how I like steak cooked. And then it's got that sweet chimichurri sauce on it again. Really, really enjoy that. Let's get the potato, which is the accompaniment, but of course, it's all on the same scale that you can mix and match. Roasted potato, just like at breakfast. This one's a little crispier, so I'm into that. Let's try the chicken now. Just gonna do this. Super simple flavor-wise, but moist and delicious chicken. I think that's gonna be your safest bet for your picky eaters, probably. Do a little rice. Nice and perfectly cooked rice, not overdone, not too mushy. All right, we got some pork. That's pretty good. It's not too dry. It's not super, super moist, but it's not overly dry. Pork is really easy to make over dry, and it's not. Not a super strong flavor either. My favorite, if I were to order these, it would definitely be steak, chicken, pork. As far as these are cooked, nothing is bad. I just like the flavor of the chimichurri sauce the best on the steak, and then I thought the chicken, the rotisserie chicken was cooked to perfection. Let's try some of these veggies that go with the pork. Green beans, I love green beans. Cooked well, but now let's get into what I consider the main event, the macaroni and cheese. It's got a, there we go. Is that the best macaroni and cheese on property? It literally might be. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I'm gonna eat off this whole bowl and more. Oh my gosh, it's so creamy, so cheesy. Oh my goodness, that is some high quality cheese. That is amazing. And last but certainly not least, let's get into the curry. The curry is once again excellent. I think it's actually less spicy than it was this morning. I don't taste a lot of heat, but there's a bunch of big, juicy, fat, grilled, perfectly cooked shrimp in there, and then you've got a bunch of rice. The curry might actually be my favorite thing besides the mac and cheese because it's so flavorful, it's so unique, it's so different from something you're going to get at another character meal, and it's really, really good. I think this food is excellent, and it's way more unique than breakfast was. Now, I will say if you've got super picky eaters, this may be more of a challenge than a lot of your other character meals. They did say they have some other things for the kids, but they try not to bring that out unless specifically requested because they would like everyone to get the full experience here. So I do think, though, if you've got picky eaters, I mean, the chicken, the rice, the vegetables, the pork, the mac and cheese, I think you're going to be fine. And then you have your little bit more flavor and excitement with the steak and the chimichurri and the shrimp curry. But overall, this food is really, really good. And I'm going to have a hard time picking between breakfast and lunch. Hi, Goofy. How are you, pal? Happy Father's Day. Did Max make you a present? No? I bet he's got a surprise for you later. I bet. Another thing I wanted to talk about is here is the allergy menu. I asked my server if I could take a look at it. They do have some different options if you're a plant-based eater for your main. They've got a different kind of curry, a red curry made with impossible meat. And then I know we haven't gotten a dessert yet, but they do have a special plant-based dessert you can request. And then the first course, you should be fine if you're a plant-based eater, they said. So if you have any allergies or any dietary restrictions, definitely talk to your servers. Make sure to put it in when you get when you're doing your check-in, and they will make sure to accommodate you. Hi, Mickey. You're so you're so cute. Our final course is here. It's dessert. So they brought me this cute little dessert trio, which is what everybody gets. It's got a safari cupcake, which is a vanilla cupcake with vanilla buttercream, he said. This is the Tree of Life brownie, and he said it's got green tea and espresso on it, so I'm really excited about that. And then this is the flourless honeybee cake. How cute are all those little desserts that they bring out? Oh, so cute. Okay, let's get into these desserts. I cut the cupcake in half so I could see if there's anything in there. Disney loves to stick filling in a cupcake, but as you can see, it's just a cupcake. He said it's vanilla buttercream, little chocolate ears, super cute. Simple, literally just a vanilla cupcake with vanilla buttercream. Cute chocolate little ears. I'm pro simple when it comes to cupcakes. I think that one's gonna be a crowd pleaser for people that are a little pickier. We're now going to get into this brownie, which he said has espresso and green tea, which I can kind of see the green tea, and then it's got little meringues on it and stuff. So this one's a little more complex. Okay, I was a little worried about the green tea, but I don't really taste it. It's mostly just for decor. You can taste it a little bit, but you can easily take it off. It mostly tastes like a really, really, really rich, gooey brownie. Really chocolatey, really dense. I love the little meringue on there. I wish it had a little more coffee flavor. But again, that one's really yummy. Trying the honeybee cake. This is that flourless cake. It's super cute. Okay, you can definitely taste the honey. Still taste the chocolate though. That one I'd say is almost more unique flavor-wise than the brownie, even though it looks like the brownie would be the more unique flavor-wise when the honey comes through. Definitely light, definitely less rich than the brownie, so I think you'll like all of them. My order would go brownie, honeybee cake, cupcake as far as which ones I'm enjoying. But I love these little dessert platters they bring you. Get a little bit of everything. And again, ask for more of anything you like. If you love this brownie and you want to eat 4 of them, live your dreams. Just let the cast members know and they'll bring you more of anything that they have here. So yeah, this was a really, really good meal. One thing I do want to point out about the Tusker House as compared to some of the other character dining meals we've done since they reopened, the food is still very, very good. It's a little bit better than when it was a buffet, but unlike some of the other character meals like Chef Mickey's or Hollywood and Vine, there's not a vast improvement in the food now that it's plated as opposed to buffet, but that's because it was already really, really good to begin with. So I still think you're gonna get a high quality meal. It's just gonna really depend on if this menu is something you and your family are gonna enjoy. Both Hollywood and Vine and Chef Mickey's were pretty basic menus, so there wasn't anything too exciting about it, and their food quality improved greatly by becoming a family-style restaurant or a plated restaurant versus a buffet, whereas I've always really enjoyed the Tusker House and thought it had superior food when it came to character dining. And since they aren't doing autographs right now, my server gave me this super cute card with all the characters signed on the back. And you should get these anytime you come to the meal. You'll get this little autograph card. So that way you still get their autograph even though they can't come to your table. Finished a second most delicious meal at the Tusker House. I'm having a hard time deciding whether or not I should recommend breakfast or lunch and dinner. I don't know which one is better. Here's the thing. First of all, I was sitting further away from the characters than I have at other character meals, which is no fault of the Tusker House. It's kind of the roll of the dice right now. I could have sat further away at Chef Mickey's or at Topolino's or anywhere else. I just happen to be like a closer seat. So that is one of the rolls of the dice that you're taking with a character meal right now. You can't request to sit any closer seat, but you could be the second row like I was today, which I still got to see the characters. I still got to wave to them. They still interact with me. They made sure to stop and interact with each table. It's just you're not going to get as close as if you were in one of the front row tables. So it really just depends. That said, I thought the food was fabulous, both meals. I tend to think I was more impressed with lunch and dinner because it's harder to do lunch and dinner well in bulk like that, but the food was really, really good. I love that mac and cheese. I love the curry. I love the steak. I love the bread service. So it's $42 for adults and $27 for kids 3 to 9 for breakfast, and then it's $55 and $36 for lunch and dinner. It does add up quick, I understand that, but if you're going to come to the Tusker House, I do think maybe get to Animal Kingdom early, get on safari early, do a couple things early, and then like a nice midday meal here in the Tusker House where you're going to see the characters. That sounds like a pretty good day to me, but I don't think you're going to go wrong either way. Again, the food is more adventurous and maybe not for your family. Maybe you're got pickier eaters or less adventurous eaters, and maybe you want to stick to something more traditional like Garden Grill or Chef Mickey's. But if you want a little bit more exciting of cuisine, but still to see the characters, I think you're going to really enjoy the Tusker House. So let me know what questions you have down in the comments. Let me know what other restaurants you want us to review. In the meantime, friends, make sure to rate, review, subscribe to our channel. Follow us on social media at AllEars.net. And until next time, I'm Molly, and it's been magical.
Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.